go, that's the one big hole.
So we'll find out who the Dolphins traded up to get. The consensus here is that it's going to be Lane Johnson, which would make it tackle.
Yep.
To start the 2013 draft, with the Eagles then sitting on the clock. They're already in a minute and a half into their selection. We'll find out who that is.
And the Eagles are frustrated because they thought they were going to hold the pivotal trade. They assumed Sharif Floyd would go 3, and then they would hold the Lane Johnson card. Really good job by McKenzie and Dennis Allen manufacturing this trade.
Well, here comes the commissioner with the newest Miami Dolphin.
The Oakland Raiders have traded the 3rd pick to the Miami Dolphins. With the 3rd pick in the 2013 NFL Draft, the Miami Dolphins select Dion Jordan, defensive end, Oregon.
It wasn't for Lane Johnson. It's Dion Jordan, the Oregon Duck, whose former college coach is now on the clock in Philadelphia. He is now going to South Florida. They did not trade up to fill the Jake Long slot after all. They went ahead and got Dion Jordan.
Here's something for you. Do you think they can also get Brandon Albert? Miami, do you think they can go get Brandon Albert also?
From the trade from the Mike, this is all about going to get Tom Brady.
Oh yeah,
that's what this is about.
Yeah.
We gotta go get Tom Brady. Put pressure on Tom Brady.
They have to have a plan though for left tackle. And the other thing is, this young man that's walking up here, Dion Jordan, I think he's got the potential to be the player that I compare him to, which is Jason Taylor, who ironically played for the Miami Dolphins. I also think he looks a little bit like an Aldon Smith.
Yep.
And if he puts on 20 pounds on that 6'7" frame, someday he might even be good as a DeMarcus Ware. He's got that kind of edge speed. And boy, was I wrong.
You know, I talked to his coach, Nick Aliotti, the other day, his defensive coordinator at Oregon, and he said this kid loves football. He loves to play. He loves to practice. He's fully committed right now to football. This guy has got everything that it takes, not only to rush the passer, but to drop in coverage at over 6'6". This guy, when he puts on a little muscle, he's going to be dynamite.
And to guys like that, he's played tight end before, so you'll watch and you'll see a guy like that come off the end, falls off, get an interception, take the ball to distance. Miami's looking for game changers in a football game to make plays like you talked about, Marshall, because you know on the other side you got guys like Tom Brady. This guy is a game changer.
Yeah, and on the edge right now they have Jared Odrick, who's not, he's more a defensive tackle than a defensive end, and Cameron Wake and Olivier Vernon from the University of Miami. They needed an edge presence. I believe there has to be another move coming to get a left tackle. That's the missing piece.
Mike, Dion Jordan is the guy that you don't have to scheme to get a sack. He gets you a sack.
Yeah.
And if you're going to compete against the New England Patriots 2 times a year, you have to be able to just beat a guy one-on-one and get a sack and not blitz Tom Brady.
Leaving my corner to safety back.
Exactly.
Right.
You need this guy.
He does remind me of that Aldon Smith, like you mentioned, coming out of Missouri.
Yep.
Remember his rookie year with the Niners, a 3-4 outside linebacker. He gets 19 sacks, but you know what? He didn't even start.
He played every down. Right.
He didn't even play every down. This guy's they're gonna find a way to have this guy in the field most downs.
We really need to show the people at home what this guy looks like in a football uniform. He's breathtaking off the edge. Here he is. He's standing up here. At 6'7", he's only 240. He can flatten and bend. Here he is with his hand in the dirt. This is what you're going to see in the future. Hand in the dirt, nice handwork. Now watch him flatten to the quarterback. Uses the hands, gets to the quarterback. Remember, I believe he puts 20-plus pounds on over the next 2 years. Little spin move inside, explodes to the quarterback.
What's that motor like, Mike? What's that motor like?
Motor's excellent. As a matter of fact, at Oregon, they even put him out over the slot and had him disrupt the slot in pass coverage. The one thing is he had shoulder surgery. Look at that movement right there.
Wow.
He had shoulder surgery that's been fixed, and that's one of the reasons why he couldn't put the weight on.
And the cost to move up the 9 slots to take him was the 42nd overall pick, their highest second-round choice. The Dolphins have Dion Jordan out of Oregon, and Philadelphia has Chip Kelly out of Oregon, and he's on the clock. We'll have the Eagles pick when we come back. Live from Radio City.